Once upon a time, in a small town nestled in a forest, there was an old, abandoned house that sat on the outskirts of town. The townsfolk whispered that the house was haunted by ghosts and ghouls that made strange noises and spooky sightings in the dead of night. They believed that the house was cursed, and no one dared to enter it. One day, a detective rabbit named Thumper received a call from the mayor of the town. The mayor had heard about the strange noises and spooky sightings and asked Thumper to investigate the case. Thumper was excited and eager to solve the mystery, so he hopped over to the old, abandoned house to see what was going on. As soon as Thumper arrived, he heard strange noises coming from inside the house. He cautiously hopped towards the front door, and as he pushed it open, he saw that the house was dark and eerie. Thumper could feel his heart beating faster, but he knew he had a job to do, so he bravely hopped inside. As he looked around the house, he saw cobwebs hanging from the ceiling and dust covering the furniture. Suddenly, he heard a creaking sound coming from upstairs. Thumper slowly hopped up the stairs, and as he reached the top, he saw a ghostly figure hovering in the air. Thumper was scared, but he knew he had to keep his wits about him. He asked the ghostly figure, "Who are you, and what are you doing here?" The ghostly figure replied, "I am the ghost of the previous owner of this house. I have been haunting this house since I died, and I will not rest until I find the treasure that was stolen from me." Thumper knew that he had to help the ghost find the treasure, so he started to investigate the house. He looked for clues and followed the trail of footprints until he found a hidden door behind a bookshelf. Thumper pushed the door open, and inside, he found a secret room filled with treasure. The ghostly figure appeared beside Thumper and said, "Thank you for helping me find my treasure. Now, I can finally rest in peace." Thumper was happy that he could help the ghost, but he also knew that the town needed to know the truth about the haunted house. He told the mayor what he had discovered and brought him to the secret room. The mayor was surprised and happy that Thumper had solved the mystery. The town was no longer afraid of the haunted house, and the old, abandoned house was turned into a museum where people could come and see the treasure that Thumper had found. From that day on, Thumper became known as the bravest detective in town. He continued to solve mysteries and help those in need, always ready for the next adventure that lay ahead. And the ghostly figure was finally able to rest in peace, knowing that his treasure had been found and returned to him. What would you do if you found such a pile of treasures? Write in the comments. Do not forget to like and subscribe to our channel that do not miss new stories about the adventures of the brave rabbit detective Thumper.